everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E Phillips, and today, this weekend, we are going to be finishing this dang outline. So the last, I think, 2 vlogs have been me working through actually doing the outline, not just like world building and character creation and like thinking about brainstorming some scenes and things. I'm actually putting the scenes into outline format. So I'm almost done. We're going to hopefully finish this weekend. I've been working this past week on the scene-by-scene breakdowns. Again, I know I've mentioned this in like 3 or 4 videos now, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch my outlining video that I did in October. I'll link that below. I'll also link below a template that I created, stolen directly from John Truby's book, Anatomy of Story. It's on my website, and it's just sort of the template I'm using to do these scene-by-scene breakdowns. But this past week, I finished through the midpoint. So I'm at 50% of these scene-by-scene breakdowns. The week hasn't been like the best in terms of productivity. So I'm pretty sure today I can finish the scene-by-scene breakdowns for Act 3. And then tomorrow I can finish up Act 4 and then I'll be done with them. Amazing. If you've never used something like this, I'm already seeing like, it's just so helpful. It's just so helpful. I've already come across scenes where it's like, ma'am, what is the conflict here? There doesn't seem to be any kind of problem. And others where it's like, does this need to be 2 scenes? I think it needs to be 2 scenes. So I haven't necessarily done all of the sort of revision-y things. I'm going to try to get to that in the coming week, but it's already proven to be super helpful. There's definitely still some questions. There's some scenes where I'm like, should this be from this character's POV or this one? I don't know. So there's definitely still some question marks, some things to figure out, but I'm trucking along. We're doing pretty good. This is the final week that I have to work on all this before the outline is due to the editor for the outline evaluation critique thing I'm having done. So I would really want to get those breakdowns, the scene breakdowns done this weekend so that I can have next week to work on like any kind of revision-y things I want to do, and then actually putting it into a format that I can send to this person for the critique. So without further ado, let's start. Let's get going. It's almost 10 o'clock. Ooh, we got a little late start, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see how far we can get before lunchtime. One thing I changed in this template for this story is I added colors and it just makes it so fun. It's just like pretty. Yeah, not very many, but like, look at this. Can you see the colors? Wait, can you see the fun colors? Did I have to blur it out because you can read it and I don't want you to read it yet? Look at the colors. The colors, Duke. The colors. If you're from the 90s and you get that, let me know. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so far so good. It's about 11:30. I've worked on about half of this. I've left some things blank though. I'm kind of just going through and filling in the pieces I'm really sure about. And I'm gonna go back maybe after lunch and fill in the rest. But one of the things that these scene-by-scene breakdowns really help me decide sometimes is there's some scenes I come across where I'm not sure whose POV it should be from. It's kind of like, well, typically I think the general advice when choosing a POV is like, who has the most to lose, who has the most at stake, like that's the character that it should be from. But in some of these scenes, it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's pretty even. It's pretty even. What I'll do sometimes is I'll do the scene, I'll take my little scene-by-scene template thing and I'll do one for each of the characters for that one scene. And then a lot of times seeing it that way will help me be like, oh, okay, it'll make more sense if it's from her POV or his for whatever reason. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm at the big like twist at the sort of end of Act 3 or toward the end of Act 3, I guess. It's really good. I'm very proud of myself for this part. Everything sort of like converges where one character gets what he thought he wanted, but when he gets it, it really ruins everything. So, so anyway, yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, it's just afternoon. I've finished the scene things through the end of Act 3. There's definitely still some blanks, so I'm gonna spend later today going back through and kind of filling things in, figuring out some other pieces that I sort of just left blank for the time being. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Everyone's devastated right now. It's great. There's a lot of things, I'm really excited about this story. There's a lot of things where I feel like it's bookending really nice, like elements from the beginning are reappearing and connecting to stuff happening like at this point in the story, which is kind of fun. And it's going to connect again at the end. I think I'm doing a good job. Okay, I'm going to go get lunch because I am definitely very hungry at this point, and take a little break, and then I'll come back and I'll fill in some of the blanks that I'm not 100% sure about, or I'll try to. I don't have to. I can let it sit for a little bit. Sometimes it just needs to chill, and then I have ideas later or the day after or whatever. So lunchtime, and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back at it. I need to choose some ambient music because I'm feeling distractible and I need something that will help focus me. I actually might put on my headphones because sometimes that helps too. And then my plan is to go back to the beginning of Act 3 here and try to sort out some of these blanks that I have. Some of these are pretty well filled in, and then others I'm kind of like, I don't know. There's one scene in particular where I'm like, do I need this scene? It feels like it could be good, but I don't know how to make it like necessary, you know what I mean? So anyway, just gonna do some thinking and hopefully finish this up in the next hour or two. And then kind of be done for today, I guess. I've done pretty good so far today. So let's get these on. I know you guys are jealous of my $6 headphones that keep going up in price because of inflation. They're probably like $7 now. What a ripoff. But if you want to look like me while you're working, I'll link them below. Okay, let's write. Like seriously, honestly, not to brag, but the bookend I have for this book is so good. I really love it. I have like an opening image in chapter 1, obviously, and then the closing image of the last chapter is like, it's like a full circle. Like I really like it. I think I did a good job. Hopefully it'll read well, you know, when the book is actually finished. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. Okay, I'm done for today. I've gone back through the whole act, filled in some of those little pieces. I think it sounds pretty good. I think it works pretty good. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to work through all of Act 4, doing the same thing, and then I'll be done. Woo, I'm very excited. I'm really excited to start writing this. I think it's going to be super fun. But for today, I'm definitely tired and it's time to take a little break. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you back here tomorrow. My plan was to film some like cute aesthetic clips of me going to the grocery store and like doing some chores and stuff and put that as like my transition. But I forgot that I was going to film clips until I was back in my car about ready to drive home with the groceries. So do you really need to see that though? Like it's aesthetic, but does it really do anything? I don't know. It's not like informational. Is it entertaining to watch somebody grocery shop? I don't know. But it is Sunday, and so I need to get started on Act 4, where everybody starts sad and hopefully is happy by the end. So I'm gonna work on those and hopefully finish today. I don't know how many I have actually, how many scenes I have to go through. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which includes the epilogue. Okay, I can do 9, I think. Yeah, it's almost 11, so let's get started on this. Ugh. If I don't finish today, it's not a big deal, but I really want to finish it today. I just have other stuff I gotta get done today because of course I have procrastinated doing them all week and I have to have them ready tomorrow. All right, let's get going. Okay, I'm done with most of it. I'm gonna go back through and fill in some of the like missing pieces. I'm really excited. I think the end is really good, and there's just some fun elements that I've figured out how to incorporate. Oh, I think it's gonna be really good. So I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to start drafting. But we gotta finish this first. At the moment, I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute while I go grab some lunch because I'm hungry. It's afternoon. It's like quarter after at this point. So yeah, we're gonna take a teeny break, eat some lunch, and then come back and fill in the few little holes and pieces of things that I need to, and then I'll be done, I guess, for today. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I think I'm done. It came together pretty good. There's maybe one scene in this fourth act that I'm like, I'm not sure about it, but I've got a week left at this point to look back over this, fiddle with things before I have to send it off for the outline critique. What I'm planning to actually do this coming week, it's Sunday now, and normally I really just vlog on the weekends, right? But I'm going to be working on this so that I have like a submission package ready to send to her, because it is going to include the outline, but then she also accepts some other things. So I still have quite a bit of work to do this coming week, and I'm going to try to vlog through the week so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't want to leave all the work for like next weekend just so I can vlog on the weekend. I don't want to feel pressured for time at all. So yeah, I'll try to do a little bit more this coming week to share with you. But for now, I'm going to put this aside and be done and come back to it honestly probably on Tuesday. Monday is going to be wall to wall with a lot of like appointments and stuff. So anyway, for today and tomorrow, this is probably it. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I post videos on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.